coming up on Relatables.
You have to go in with the mindset of that maybe he might not want me.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I think rejection therapy is a good thing.
Exactly.
And like, it's not an attack on you or there's nothing wrong with you. It's literally that like wrong timing or just you don't click.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not an attack on anything. Like I think a lot of people think like, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't any boy love me or any girl love me? And it's not an attack on you at all. It's just that like you don't connect in the same way.
Exactly.
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party. Relatables.
The Relatables podcast is hosted by myself, Jake Craig, a.k.a.
The Lorax.
And my partner in crime, Oddie Clark, a.k.a. Mummy.
Some of you might know Jake as Daddy, but
As Daddy.
not many of us.
So, I was scrolling on Instagram. And you know when you scroll past your following feed and it just is like kind of like a For You feed now?
Pretty much.
I was on there and look, I'm assuming that it was an account run by dudes.
Yeah.
And it was one of those ones where it's like a little fucking, like the little lad Bible up in the corner. And it's like, studies show when she makes the first move, it's like 80% of couples where she makes the first move end in marriage or something like that.
Oh, yeah, one of those bullshit
And
ones.
I was like, yeah, right, okay. Oh, of course, yeah. I was like, whatever.
Let's just try and trick girls into messaging
I was
guys.
thinking, I was like, is this account right? This account's run by dudes.
Yeah, it's Lad Bible.
Yeah, they're just trying to get fucking people to message guys. But it made us think. We thought we would give you guys tips on how to text him first randomly.
Yeah, straight out of the blue.
Out of the blue. So, you want me to go first?
Go for it.
Okay. Hit him with, is your middle name, and then insert a name, right?
Any name?
Any name, just up to you. I don't care what you choose.
Mitchell.
And he's very likely going to say no, because how are you supposed to guess his middle name? And then you can say, oh, that's weird. I dreamt last night that it was.
Oh, that's actually kind of good. It's intricate. I don't mind that. It makes you think. And then they'll start a conversation about why you're dreaming about me.
Exactly. You're in there admitting that you're dreaming about him.
I would take the bait if I got that one.
100%.
Yeah.
I would take the bait instantly.
No
on
one's
that.
guessing my middle name either.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, good point. Also, no one's going to guess mine.
Because it's spelled wrong.
Yeah, mine's spelt wrong. But yeah, so that one is, I think that would work.
I think that would work too. So, how to text him first randomly. Bold, but I think this would work.
Okay.
Straight up voice message.
Oh, I fully agree with that.
Like nothing but just saying like,
Could not agree more.
yeah, what
What are you saying on the voice message though?
I didn't get that
Don't tell
far.
me you didn't get that far.
Oh.
I was going to say like,
You've got it. This is all you're doing. You're supposed to be helping the girls.
yeah,
now.
yeah, well, okay. Well, I think people would think that's too bold, so I've helped him out a little bit. I'm thinking like, something funny, mate. Like, hey, I'm actually thought you were cute. Want to go on a date?
Okay, you could do, the start of all the shows of like The Bachelor, like all those reality TV shows, a lot of like the dating ones, and how it's like they'll intro the girl getting out of the vehicle, and as she's walking up the red carpet into the house to first meet the Bachelor, there's a video of her just her on her talking about herself and who she is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you could just send him a voice message saying like who you are, what you do,
I don't know about that.
and see if that works.
This is giving Hinge actually thinking about it. Hinge do that. I didn't think about this. Maybe, just like a cool voice message, just like to show your personality. But like, maybe just, what about like, hey, I'm actually,
Special skill.
like, went to the beach today. What did you get up to? What did you get up to?
Or you could voice message and say, "Is your middle name insert?" and see what they do.
If you can think of a good voice message, it could work.
And here's the thing: is if you're game enough or bold enough, like you say, to do that, I reckon you know straight away whether or not it's going to be good if they send a voice message back. But if they don't, then you should just ghost them.
My thinking is it gets rid of all this like bullshit texting. You don't know what they're actually saying, when they have sarcasm, when they're actually funny, when they're smiling. Like you can hear in someone's voice when they're enjoying talking to you. That's what my thinking is. So it could work.
I love voice messages because it's one more thing you know about the person. It's like you can figure out, stuff via text, yes.
Yeah.
But one thing I love is like you figure out what their voice sounds like.
Well, my best tip for people going on a first date is you should FaceTime them beforehand once.
I think FaceTime's bold.
Nah, just because you get their vibe, persona, what they sound like. before the date, so you know what you're in for, and it sort of like alleviates any nerves, first date nerves, and you already know what you're getting a little bit, and it just helps the situation. Let's use technology to our advantage, man.
I mean, fair.
True. What if like
True.
You imagine like you got yourself a catfish and you FaceTime, you're like, oh shit,
Oh, come on.
and then you're like, well, I'm not going on the date anymore.
Did you think of a way to get out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've used your tactic once before, back when I was single, like ages and ages ago. I remember I had like fully organized a date.
Yeah.
And then I think you said you would like call her.
Yeah.
Call her, find out like what she's like. And I was like, fuck, I guess. But so I called her and I just got fucked vibes via this phone call. I just got fucked up vibes. Like I was like thinking, I'm not driving all that way for that.
Yeah.
Like beautiful girl. I'm sure she's a beautiful girl.
Maybe it's not good.
But I didn't give her the benefit of the doubt because what if she was nervous?
Yeah, we let our head win.
And I'll tell you what, I cancelled that date. And I
You're a
didn't go
dog.
on it. So maybe this is tough.
Maybe my ideas aren't that good. No, they are, I promise.
Okay, my next one. Text him randomly. So how to text him first randomly. Say to him, my friend bet me that I didn't have the guts to message the cutest guy I follow. All right?
Ooh.
And then followed up instantly with, thanks for existing because in my opinion, it looks like I won.
Oh, that's good. Did you think of that yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Mate.
That's smooth. We do find out that any girls listening, if you want to DM a dude, it doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah.
If he thinks you're pretty, he's going to reciprocate what's going on.
I mean, to be fair, it goes both ways. Like, if you're a dude that has shit chat, but the girl looks at you thinking like, oh yeah, like yeah, like, you know,
Doesn't matter.
fucking like that. It doesn't matter what you say.
100%.
And it goes the same way. Like, if you message a guy and he's like, oh yeah, no, I've been waiting for this. Like, you could say anything, and you could be like, I don't know, I fart fucking all the time.
I don't know if you could say that. Okay, how to text him first randomly. I reckon this is great.
Okay.
Why are you so handsome? Oh. It's a question, and you're saying he's handsome.
I really like that.
Because it's not just a statement, so he can reply and be like, oh, yeah, just happens naturally. It's like, oh, can't help it. My mum and dad gave it to me.
I really, really like that.
And then I would be like, why are you so
You
pretty?
want to know what I'd say?
What?
I'd be like, how about you? Like, so you send the message,
I would say, look better.
why are you so handsome? Wait, don't say I look better in person. That's fuck. She won't reply.
What?
I reckon you should say, I'll tell you, but first you have to tell me why you're so pretty.
Yeah, that's
Don't
probably-
say I look even better in person.
It's like, I look better in my bedroom lighting.
Or you know what you should say? This could be funny. So she says, you say to a guy, why are you so handsome? And then you could just be like, if you're basing this off my Instagram, just good lighting. That's kind of like to be like, oh, I'm a catfish, but then she's kind of, I want to know.
True.
Because like you're hot.
See, it's going to work. So it is a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Let's
actually.
go. Got a
We're
good
giving
one.
guys responses to say to it too. Fuck. Okay, this one's intricate.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Okay. How to text him first randomly. Stick around. So stick around for this one. Okay. Send him a photo of something that you are planning on wearing on a night out. Instantly followed up with, should I wear this? ? And then immediately again followed up with, sorry, wrong person. And that's all you say. Like, you don't say that's so embarrassing. Just say, sorry, wrong person. And then one more message. While I'm here, I may as well get your opinion too.
I don't know.
Really?
Like, it would work if I thought she was pretty, but like, that's bold. That's real bold.
Not as bold as sending a voice message.
No, that's way more bold. Like, you got this like dress and something put on the bed, and you're like, what do you think?
No, you're in it.
You're
You're wearing the outfit, and you say it's like as if you're trying to send it to a friend.
Yeah, but then the second message, what's the second one? Saying, what do you think?
So you're wearing.
You send the first this photo.
Yeah.
And then you send another message saying, what do you think?
Yeah.
So
you still think you're messaging the friend because that's too consecutive.
He'll probably think she's heaps dumb because she didn't pick up on the fact that, like...
You're trying to say that we think?
Yeah.
You're a man. Don't try and go out here that we're looking into details of things.
I'm saying no to that one.
Really?
I don't reckon that one's that good. Too bold. Too bold.
Right, yeah.
That's like the classic, like, you'd used to go on Snapchat, send someone like a picture and be like, oops, sorry, wrong person, now I'm here. Like, what are you up to this weekend? That's the same concept.
Okay.
How to text him first randomly. You go, name, so Jake, then in capitals, Jake, and then capitals, exclamation mark, Jake, and then just sorry I had to get your attention.
Ooh, that's actually a good first message.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
I think it would too.
And then do you say that and do you wait for, like, say someone's messaging me and do you wait for me to reply and then say, oh, sorry, I just had to get your attention?
I was thinking all three of them in one go. So like Jake capitals, exclamation mark, sorry, I just had to get your attention.
And then you wait for him to reply.
Yeah, and then see what he does.
Okay.
I think that would work.
I think it would work both ways too, because you could do Jake, all the different messages, one's caps and then like exclamation marks. And then you wait for them to be like, what?
As a dude, I'm like, why is this chick yelling?
What? Yeah. And if here's the thing is, he's got good banter if he goes, don't yell at me.
Yeah.
And then you're like, sorry, I just had to get your attention. Like, you're in.
See, that's already heaps. That's good chat.
Exactly.
That's good chat.
Like, all you're doing with the first message is finding out if they have a fucking sense of humor. All right?
If they've got a soul.
Yeah, exactly. If they have a brain.
Literally.
Okay, I got one more.
So do I.
How to text him first randomly. Now, I'm pretty confident this will work on me, but let me know what you think. It's time to stop fucking around and just ask me on a date already.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very bold, but I like it. But we both like not beating around the bush.
True, we're both the type that's like, don't fucking message me for like a month and then want to go on a date.
You might as well find out and not waste each other's time.
Yeah.
Straight up with the first message. Your time's important.
Yeah, I agree. Also, and like, because I don't know, I just not a fan of texting.
Neither. My last one. How to text him first randomly. Send a funny TikTok like that everyone finds funny.
Yeah.
And then go, sorry, I just wanted to skip a few steps.
Oh, I like that one. And you guys are sending each other fucking TikToks and Reels already.
Hopefully he gets it. You got it. So I'm thinking everyone would get it.
What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
I actually wasn't meant to be a dig at you.
Oh, no, that's good.
I
like that.
I like that one too.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's ammunition if I've ever seen it.
Have fun, ladies.
I say, like, and again, I want to reiterate the fact that it's like, think about if you got a message from a guy that you wanted to message you, no matter what he says, unless he's saying like send nudes, like no matter what he says, you're gonna reply.
If you think he's attractive.
If you think he's attractive. And so like you just have to go into all these thinking with yourself, like also just like you have to go in with the mindset of that maybe he might not want me.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I think rejection therapy is a good thing.
Exactly.
And like, it's not an attack on you or there's nothing wrong with you. It's literally that like wrong timing or just you don't click.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not an attack on anything. Like I think a lot of people think like, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't any boy love me or any girl love me? And it's not an attack on you at all. It's just that like you don't connect in the same way.
Exactly. Okay, guys, it's dilemmas. If you want to submit a dilemma in the description of this episode or in the link in our Instagram bio, you'll find it. Submit it. It's all anonymous. Okay. Quick rundown, lads. Was seeing someone for 5 months. Still hadn't asked me to be his girlfriend, even though he kept telling me soon, in quotations. Came to the 5th month. Felt like things were a little off. Hadn't slept together for over a week. Like odd. Had a chat. Asked if everything is okay. He responded with, yes, I want this 100%. I was going to ask you to be my girlfriend in Bali in 2 weeks. Also, when we get back, would you move into my place?
Shit.
Days later, I seen Hinge on his phone, asked him the next day, full denied it, said that's not what you saw, and I don't have time to talk to people. I said, okay, sorry. I'm just in my head, anxiety and stuff.
He gaslit the fuck out of her.
Moved on from that. 2 days later, had a huge gut feeling. So I downloaded Hinge, made a fake profile, found him straight away, matched, and sent a message. He replied a couple hours later. So, seen him the next day, pulled him, was like, hey, you said you're not on the apps. Well, you are because you matched with one of my girlfriends. He said, oh, really? Then said, please look at my phone. I've got nothing on here. I said, I don't need you to justify anything, and I don't want to see your phone. He went on, and I said, I have evidence of your chat. He then said, I'm so sorry, I was feeling a bit on edge. I feel like you're always upset with me. And my ex was like that, but she would hurt and throw things at me. I said, I'd like to think I'm nothing like your ex. He said, oh, absolutely not. I said, yeah, well, that's your issue. And me getting annoyed were all valid reasons. I said, how am I supposed to trust you again? He goes, the ball's in your court. You can decide. LOL. I said, I'm getting my stuff and going. He goes, I really hope this isn't the last time I see you.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy, hey.
Well, what's her dilemma? Is there more?
There's basically like, that's what's happened to her.
That's what's happened.
And I sent you a photo of what he texted her.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm here. This is him to her?
Yeah.
I'm here if you need to talk. I just thought I would give you some space. Apologies again. I never meant to upset you.
Okay, so leave it on that.
Okay.
Basically,
so we want to give our advice first?
Yeah, basically, normally in dilemmas, it's maybe like, what do I do? And it's hard to decipher what to do.
Yep.
It's very clear what to do here, but I thought it was a great indication of how to catch someone out when they're not treating you very well.
I like the way she called him.
Yeah.
Well, she had a gut feeling and it worked.
Yes. Trust your gut. And she used her girly pop investigative skills, which every girl has.
Hey.
But I also hated the fact that we also found out how much he was gaslighting her. Like, that's not what you saw. And then like, you make me feel like my ex did, la, 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 la.
Bringing up an ex?
Yeah.
Comparing her to your ex?
So trash.
Crazy.
So this dilemma is obviously very, very clear what to do.
Yep.
But I think it was like a good one to hear because you also need to like catch yourself sometimes out when you've got like you're in a bad situation and like put him in his place.
Yeah.
So we have a text message, she sent.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, what she sent him.
It's long.
But I think she had a good response.
Okay. I won't say his name.
No. But his name is the classic name of a guy who would do this.
Facts, bro. So after that message he sent her, she said, honestly, insert name, I really don't know what to say to you apart from the fact you told me to trust you, and so I did. I feel this has been absolute poor effort and respect on your behalf. I thought out of all people, you weren't like that because of what happened to you. But I guess that doesn't matter if you've been cheated/lied to in the past. You say you hate how people go behind each other's backs, cheat, lie, whatever. And you are literally the exact same person trying to hide it from me. Maybe you can finally realize why people do it, as you couldn't seem to be honest and tried to hide it from me. I really thought you were something special, and you made me so happy, believe it or not. If you never meant to upset me, in quotes, you would have never done it. Actions speak louder than words. Insert name again. I wish you nothing but the best and hope you find what you are really looking for.
Oh, I don't wish him the best.
I kind of like her response, bro.
Mature.
Yeah.
Puts him in his place, but still nice.
Yeah. No, that's a good response because he's really questioning like who he is as a person.
Yeah,
let's shatter the male ego.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
100%. I thought it was a great dilemma just to like, on this podcast, we live in our own little bubble of like nice people.
Yes.
And we sometimes struggle to this is like a good indication of the dating world out there. And like some people don't treat you as humans.
No.
And it's good to catch people out like this and put them in their place, I think.
I always find it funny as well. Like, he was obviously very scared to get cheated on.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's been cheated on in the past. Poor guy. Fuck it. And so he talks about that a lot as in like, you know, he probably says like trust is a huge thing for me. Like I have trust issues and stuff. So I wonder like when he says those things, if he genuinely believes it, and then when he's on the apps, like he doesn't feel a thing about it. Like is he just like fucked in the head? Or do you reckon he like really knows what he's doing? Like is he manipulating you with the whole I've been cheated on, I need trust in my relationship type thing, and then just goes and does it? Like,
well, do you think most guys, do you reckon they know what girls want to hear and say it. They do, obviously.
Well, yeah, some do.
And then they don't act on it. Like, actions do speak louder than words. But, like, do you reckon, like, do you know how all these people, all these guys don't take girls on dates, don't open the door for them? Do you reckon they know all these things, but they consciously choose just not to do them? And, like, he's consciously chose to tell her what she wants to hear, obviously. And then in the background, he's not doing it. Do you reckon that's what dudes do? That is what must be what they do.
I mean, it has to be, because anyone who knows how to talk is smart enough to know that what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you can't genuinely, like, they must be, they must just be fucking super narcissistic and super selfish.
I think they are super selfish. It comes down to, like, being mature.
Yeah, and like, some never grow out of it, man.
But some people don't, like, realize the
Bro.
impact of their actions on other people's lives and emotions. Like, this chick's obviously starting to fall head over heels for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, oh, yeah, just another chick I get to have sex with, yeah.
My sister watches a show, proper reality TV show. Like, these guys fucking are real human beings.
Yeah.
Off camera, they are like this.
Really?
It's called Vanderpump Rules.
Ugh.
Oh my God, it's the hardest thing to watch in this fucking whole planet, bro.
You just forget people are like that, eh?
I don't even want to begin to explain to you what it's like, but I just want everyone out there, if you know what Vanderpump Rules is, or if you have time and feel like watching Vanderpump Rules, just go watch an episode. You're not going to believe what you see.
Really? Yeah.
I recommend you just go, fuck it, do it, watch it, just sit through an episode and you're going to be like, holy fuck, I can't believe these people exist.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing with this guy. I can't believe people like that exist.
Oh, God. I feel terrible for this girl. I think she did a really good thing. Like, she doesn't need our help.
No.
She was mature enough to leave straight away, didn't let him gaslight her.
I think this
gave him the benefit of the doubt.
This was a good dilemma to highlight how to act in this situation.
Yeah, because this situation would happen more than
Yeah.
a handful of times in the world.
It'd be relatable. I'll tell you that much.
Relatable.
Yeah.
So be like our dilemma sender.
Yeah.
And just fucking shatter his ego. Make him believe he is what he doesn't want to be.
Yeah. All right, Jake. Often on the potty, we got to think about topics and ideas for the pod that are relatable.
Yes.
And sometimes I scratch my head. I'm like, fuck, what do these people want to hear?
What is relatable?
And I was thinking to myself the other day, I was just like, I'm always tired, aren't I? I'm like, I was thinking about ideas. I'm like, I'm always tired in the afternoon.
Facts, bro.
I'm like, and I was thinking, like, what's relatable? What do people want to hear? I'm like, but why are we always so tired?
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone always tells you, like, oh, you go on your phone too much. Like, all
Yep.
your parents, you're like, that can't be it. That can't be the only.
That can't be the only thing that makes you tired.
Yeah, like, you go on your phone too much. So, I've got Why Are We So Tired? And it's a very new study.
Oh.
And it made a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
So, this is in reference to the Paris Brain Institute, Jonny Harris video, if you want more details.
I like that. Paris Brain Institute sounds smart.
Yeah. Start off with some let's start spinning some facts. But I actually really like these conversations because they're very smart and boring videos, but they're dumbed down, like we dumb them down to a conversation that anyone else would have with their friends.
Yeah.
So I think the information's way easier to digest coming from us.
And like, you're never going to fucking go look up a TED Talk or something and then talk about it with your mates. Like, we'll do that for you.
So I feel like the older we get, the afternoon slumps get like way more tired.
Yep.
And they start to hit us way harder.
Yeah.
So it actually starts with the things we do throughout the day.
Okay.
Which make a lot of sense. And on this potty, we love to reference like primitive state and back in the caveman times.
Yeah.
So let's start there. So everything from the world has changed so much from caveman times until now.
Yep.
But you know what stayed the same? Our brains.
Yeah, boy.
Have stayed relatively the exact same from caveman to now.
Yeah.
But think about how much the world's changed.
Oh.
So let's explain what I mean a little bit. So inside the brain, the prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain used for decision making.
Uh-huh.
So a caveman, for example, his day would consist of waking up, deciding whether he wants to have some berries or some meat, and then he would go pick his axe or his spear and go hunt. And that would be about the decision making as much as he does.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's all he
Yeah,
does.
fair. Good point.
He wouldn't have many decisions to make at all.
No. That makes sense. Yeah.
Like fuck all.
Okay.
And so his prefrontal cortex isn't pinging at all. He's very relaxed.
Must be nice.
Yeah, his brain's just chilling.
Does anxiety exist back then?
Yeah. So let's transport to like the 1900s, right?
Yeah.
Let's go into a day of like a normal factory worker.
Yep.
He'd wake up, he'd choose between bread and fruit. He'd go to work and work at a factory, do a monotonous task and same old thing, like painting the same thing, wouldn't be making too many decisions. He'd come home and he wouldn't take work back to his family, make a couple of decisions. His prefrontal cortex would be pinging here and there. But at the end of the day, he's pretty fine.
Yeah.
A little bit tired, a little bit stressed, but
physical labor.
Easy to recover, right?
Yep.
But let's take that caveman's brain, which is still our brain, and put him in 2024, right? So our day, we wake up, go on our phone, check who liked our thing, Snapchat, see who's texted me back. Then we'll go buy something online. And then we'll go pick food, which food we want to get. Do we want porridge? Do we want cereal? Do we want fucking avocado toast? Do we want a poached egg?
Checking bank account, get depressed.
Literally, there's so many decisions to be made. So by 9 o'clock in the morning, we've already made like 100 decisions, which are complex, important decisions.
Yep.
So our prefrontal cortex is going absolutely wild. And they estimate we make up to 35,000 decisions a day. And 2,000 of them decisions are about food alone.
What?
Yeah, which is crazy.
I love food.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many choices now.
Whoa. Food alone?
But like, why are we so tired? That's what we all want to know. And like, we're not obviously getting chased by bears or anything like these cavemen are. But it's a different type of tiredness. It's like a mental fatigue. So here's the answer. It's a complex problem, but a very simple solution that I know you're going to love.
Oh, sick.
So when we make decisions, there's these electrical signals like a pulse traveling along these wires called neurons in our brain. It's like a little spider web going on in there. There's like 100 billion of them making a giant network. But in order to send these chemicals to each other, you need a very important chemical called glutamate. It's a neurotransmitter that helps everyone talk to each other. But after you make these decisions, do you know what happens to the glutamate?
It dies.
No, the opposite actually. The glutamate stays around and clogs all these systems, making decision-making getting a lot harder and makes you feel this type of fatigue in your brain. So you feel tired.
Yeah.
So how do you beat this afternoon slump?
Nap.
You're going to love it. You answered it. A nap. Yeah. And I've always been against naps just because everyone's told like, grind, sleep when you're dead.
Yeah.
La. But there's actually a lot of science behind afternoon siestas.
I'll tell you what, mate. Siesta guy right
Yeah, you're a siesta guy. So anyone out there who can have an afternoon nap, this resets the glutamate stores and they go back and you come up fresher.
Yep.
But a lot of people can't nap.
No, true.
So the simple solution is to limit your decision making throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
So it's as simple as, a lot of successful people actually do it. Meal prep throughout the week.
Yep.
Don't have to have any decisions about food.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
There's already decisions gone.
That's 2,000 gone.
Yeah, pick your outfits on the Sunday. And that's why you see all like the Jeff Bezos, everyone wears the same clothes.
You know what's crazy is I've been thinking, like, hey, we're lucky and we've been getting sent lots of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I chucked out lots of stuff and then I've refilled my wardrobe via getting sent stuff, which is like fucking awesome. I love it. But honestly,
We have so many options.
I have so many options and I want to, I just want to buy like 5 of the same t-shirt, 5 of the same jumpers, 5 of the same pants and wear the same thing every day.
Well, it sounds like it must be nice, but that's so relatable. Everyone has so many outfits to pick and we're wasting our energy on all these like mundane things.
Yeah.
Which made so much sense to me. So finally, obviously you need really good sleep. And there's a couple of points they thought which were very interesting. Most people know, but I'll say them anyway. So you need good sleep, obviously, to clear all the toxins that build up throughout the day. And most people, before they go to bed, jump on Netflix, where they make more decisions. I can never pick a TV show.
Neither.
But then also, we mistake the TV screen as sun, which blocks our melatonin, which is responsible for shifting our brains from wakefulness to sleep.
Yep.
So it's very good to read. But overall, I feel like most people always say, like, you go on your phone too much, la, 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 la. But realistically, I feel like it's a much bigger problem with this evolutional mismatch from our brain not developing and everything around us developing so much that we can't keep up. And it causes this fatigue. And for me, I thought that was really relatable because I've shifted my day-to-day life from being outside and maintaining gardens to spending a lot of time in front of a computer and making a lot of decisions with my mind. And I feel like everyone's job is getting paid to make decisions, and they take all those decisions home with them. And it's hard to turn off.
Fuck, bro. Good point. As you were saying that, I was thinking like, you know what? Like when we're sitting there editing, or if someone's at work and they send a lot of emails, or they're just doing their job and stuff, like if you price building jobs, or if you fucking are a secretary at a law firm, like
most jobs are mental now.
Yeah, like thinking like in our instance, like I can straight away think of all the decisions I'm making while editing.
Yeah.
That won't be good in this. That way, I'm going to take that. I need to rearrange it.
And while we're doing that, relatable, our phone's buzzing of people wanting us to make decisions about other things going on.
Yeah, sign this contract. Do you want to do this video for this company?
Which is what everybody does.
Lucky, but, you know, and then, yeah, you think about like, yo.
And I'm way more, like it sounds like, I don't know, maybe it sounds like we're preaching to the choir, but like I'm way more tired doing this with the mental strain than being a gardener.
You know what's wild is I agree, but I've never wanted to voice it.
Yeah, neither.
I feel because I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't be I for some reason I'm also way more tired doing what we're doing now than when I was.
Relatable for all the people in corporate jobs making all these decisions. They're in an office all day, and then they come home to like tradie husband, and he's like, "Fuck, I had a massive day." It's like, "What, pressing buttons all day?"
Yes.
But literally it is. It's this new mental fatigue, which I think is a lot more fatiguing than the physical demands that jobs used to be. And as soon as they come home, they can turn off. They don't have to think about fucking the wood they're going to cut tomorrow, do they?
Fuck, bro. Okay, this is good. This is something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to think about. So it's just more steps that you can take. So it's like if you're constantly tired, you know, instead of going to a doctor, you can start to think about like, oh, well, how many decisions am I making in a day? Like I'm making a fuck ton. If you're one of those people that likes to eat a different meal every single meal, that sucks because that's a lot of decisions.
I know.
You might be making 4,000 decisions on food.
And it's sort of like, it made me think like cutting out all the decisions I have in my life which aren't important. Like I easily do food, what I dress, like the things I just scroll on TikTok and make decisions. Even when I go on Safari or something, I'm looking for things and making decisions which website's the best. Like things like that. It's so simple. And the study actually went into the effects of caffeine, how that impacts your tiredness. But I left that out because...
Well, I like caffeine a lot.
Yeah.
Like I like coffee a lot. One thing I've learned about caffeine is that it doesn't actually it doesn't give you energy. It blocks tiredness.
Yeah, that's exactly what the study said.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is, I could drink a coffee before bed and fall asleep. I'm pretty certain I have some sort of ADHD.
And he also goes into like, you fall asleep but you're not really sleeping.
Yes. That's why like I've always thought like I could have caffeine up until whenever I want, but I don't have any caffeine until like at 2 p.m. I'll drink a coffee. No more caffeine after that, because I do know that, yeah, I can fall asleep. But is my brain really sleeping?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Your body's not actually resetting.
That's so interesting, man.
I thought it was very interesting.
Decisions.
And relatable. It was a very new study.
Yeah.
So it's new information. And it also, I think that it's relatable for us. Like people think, I can't complain about my job because I'm in an office all day.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
relatable.
It's like I'm sitting down all day, I do a chill job.
But it's this new mental fatigue that people don't even know that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, mad interesting.
Interesting. I want to know how they figure out what a fucking glutamine is. Like, what do you do to figure that out?
But interesting. That's this is a new thing we come to with some information.
Fucking. I think we've done stuff like this before where we called it Relatables University.
Yeah.
I swear we've done something before where we're like, let's do a Relatables University segment.
Yeah. Who was to come to Relatables University? $30,000. Give it to us now.
Oh, the intro textbook.
Yeah.
How to piss men off.
Yeah.
109 things to say to shatter the male ego.
This is how we end the university.
This is how we ended the podcast last episode. This is how we're going to end it every episode. This one is, quote, "You're like the male Amy Schumer."
Don't know who that is.
I mean, I don't mind if we don't know who they are. He says a little blurb here. "I'm not sure what exactly Amy Schumer did to elicit such omnipresent rage, but the male psyche appears to be allergic to the very mention of her. I've found this one to be nearly successful 100% of the time. When he asks you why you said this, say, 'Oh, it's just like, I don't know, something about your energy reminds me of her.'" Okay.
It'd be helpful if we knew who she was.
Yeah, I mean, I know who she is.
Oh, I don't.
And I am not going to lie, pisses me off. So this would be a good one on me. Like the male Amy Schumer. I'd be like, because when I think of Amy Schumer, like she's probably super talented, right? But I'm always like, why the fuck is she famous?
This one goes over my head.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get the next one, mate.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. You know what to do.
Facebook group.
Oh, 5-star.
Oh yeah, 5-star Facebook group.
Do everything. Patreon. We got an extra episode every week, which is an hour long. There's probably some more stuff you can do. Just support us. But we love you.
Love you. Bye.